Hey y'all, what's up? Your girl's back. Yeah, I just want to talk about some things. This is going to be another video that I'm going to get off my chest. It's been, one of those topics that I want to address in terms of the state of the music industry and the current state of the music that's out now. So I'm just gonna get to the details and get to nitty gritty as best as possible. So for those who enjoy watching my channel, I appreciate it, and I really like to express my thoughts and see, you know, that I want to see other people's opinions too. I want to see other people and their ideas and stuff, so I get a better glimpse of how people think and what they know about, stuff like the music industry and current events, anything. So I just want to get right to the nitty gritty. Okay, this has been, this has been on my mind for a long time. And, I remember as a little girl growing up where I was listening to the Missy Elliott's, the Lil Kims, the Eves, the Nellies, the R. Kellys, the Ashantis, the Anne Marie's. I go listen to the Beyonces, the Alicia Keys, the Music Soul Childs, the Erykah Badu's. I don't want to leave anyone else out here, but I'm trying to get as much back down memory lane because, I really grew up in an era where music was the important facet of everything surrounding artists. It was more about the art. It was about expressing yourself. You had different emerging artists coming in the game, and with this generation is no different. But the difference is, it seems like now it's like the business is pushing more of a brand and marketing, which is fine because of course you have to have a brand and you have to market your image. The downside of that, which I think in some cases that the music isn't being pushed to the forefront as much, because I think that, like I said, my previous videos I talked about talented artists that I enjoy, that I support, that I buy their albums. Okay, so it's like for any of you, like I said, for those who don't buy albums, like I said this time and time again, this is not like a rant. This is not like I'm gonna come at people that don't buy albums, because I understand. But my thing is the importance of buying albums and letting the public know that get their voices heard. And it's like I'm at the point thing, like I said, I know like people, they get so caught up in like the album sales, they get so caught up in like, who's selling that. All of that stuff shouldn't even matter. At the end of the day, it's about the art. It's about supporting the music. It's about supporting what's at the point where it's like, I don't see how people can think that if they don't support these artists that, okay, but don't get like it's some people that, like I said, they don't support certain artists. I understand, I get it. But for people that do support their favorite artists, singers, rappers, whoever, what genre, like, okay, you don't support them, but there are people that do support them. There are people that go out the way and go to the stores and go buy these albums, because I'm telling you, even growing up, I can recall like people were so excited to get whoever's artist album is out during that day, and you had the posters, man, you had like the big posters, the promotion and all of that. So it was very different where I was growing up. I basically, like I said, I know I can recall my first album I purchased is the No More Drama CD by Mary J. Blige, and I love Mary J. Blige. I'm a huge Mary J. Blige fan. I've been there for Mary J. Blige since day one, and I was 8 years old, and I got her CD for my birthday. So, it's good that that memory will always cherish with me, because this is my first time buying the CD. And it was my first time saying, yes, this is an artist who I love, who I grew up watching. I watch her videos, I watch her dancing, I watch her singing, her ass singing. And then here I am as an 8-year-old buying her CD for my 8th birthday. So it's like, for people that don't buy albums, I understand, because some people, they just don't have the time to buy albums, or they're financially, they can't buy an album right away, or they be like, well, why should I buy an album? I should rather go on iTunes or illegally download it, which, like I say, hey, if that's you, that's you. But I know buying a physical copy really tells the artist that you actually care about them and their art. And I'm not saying like if you just iTunes you don't care about their art, but I think it's kind of like, you say you like an artist, go buy their stuff. Go buy their stuff. You say you like an artist, you listen to that artist consistently all the time. Go save up your money and go purchase the album. But yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. For what it is, and I say this because now, some artists don't sell as much as other artists. And it's because of the kind of promotion they have, the kind of marketing they have. Some of them don't have strong management, and they have a lack of endorsements. They have a lack of resources, or, it could be they be on an effed up label that don't financially support them, and I've heard a lot of stories from artists that had to be released from their contracts, or artists that had got dropped because they didn't, get the financial support from the label, or they saw differences with the label and everything. So it's like, I understand from that point of view, but I know these record labels, like some of them, to me, it's like this. And like I said, I've never been inside a record label. I've never, been in one. I've never been in the office where I saw how it operates, but I've watched documentaries, and I've watched documentaries of artists with their experiences, that some of them got signed to a record label and they made touring and selling albums, and then for some reason they didn't get their royalty checks. For some reason they didn't get paid, or they didn't get paid, or they, it's so messed up because, hell, even some of the established artists, that sold all these albums and, sold a lot of records and sold out tours, but for some reason they didn't get that check. They didn't get that high check. They was like expecting a big fat check, and it was like not even close to a check. It was like close to pennies and cents and dollars. But that's the thing. The music business can be messed up, and there are some effed up people, and you gotta be able to get away from those people. Also, I want to talk about how I see there's a lack of appreciation in general, because I think that, some people, I understand, like, if you didn't grow up listening to a certain genre, or you didn't grow up listening to, I don't know, let's just say, for example, you grew up listening to like jazz and country, expand your, you didn't get exposed to like hip hop and rap and R&B. So it's like, not to like put down on like people that don't listen to those genres, but I know when I was growing up, I grew up listening to like a lot of like old school records from like the 70s and the 60s and the 80s, especially the 70s, 60s, and 80s. I can name some 70s artists and 80s artists that I know, but that'll be for another video. But I grew up being exposed to that at a young age, so I can know what artist is this artist and this is that artist. For people that, like I said, haven't been exposed to different genres of music, I mean, maybe one day they will. Maybe one day they'll listen to a record on the radio like, oh, what was this? I like this song. And they'll research artists like, okay, let me check out some of they, like, I've done this before. Like, if I heard a song from an artist on the radio, or someone had, allowed me to listen to a record, or if I overheard a song anywhere, like at a store, or if I'm in my friend's car, wherever, I'll be like, yo, what is this? What is this I'm hearing? But that's the thing, and I'll be like, okay, let me check this shit out. So I do an album or a mixtape to have my take on it. So I'm like, alright, cool. I like this. I dig this. Let me go get this album, or I'll save up, or let me just put that, in my playlist or whatever. So that's how it is. Now, let's move on to another topic that I know people know. Let's move on to the topic of fans, Stan Wars, and pretty much everything. So let me tell you something. So like I said, I am a fan of a variety of artists that I like, that I enjoy. And I love them, each and every one of them. I do love their music. I love what they talk about. I love how they express themselves. I respect them based on what they do and what they put out and the quality. Now, I can be a fan of whoever. Okay, I'll give you an example. I'm a huge fan of Brandy. I love Brandy. I'm a Brandy fan. But I'm also a Mariah Carey fan. But I'm also a Michael Jackson fan. But I'm also a Prince fan. But I'm also a Whitney Houston fan. But I'm also a Sierra fan. But I'm also a Missy Elliott fan. But I'm also a Tinashe fan. But I'm also a Kendrick Lamar fan. Okay? But I'm also a J. Cole fan. Everybody, doesn't matter who they are, what they are. Elle Bonner fan, a Jasmine Sullivan fan. The list goes on. However, I don't be competing with them, be putting them in Stan Wars and all of that. And I don't be coming at their sales and how much they sell, but I'm going to nip it in the bud right here and there. Because I know there are some ignorant fans. There are some ignorant fans and ignorant stands. I have no respect for neither of them. Because this is here what they do. What they do is the most unnecessary. And they're very immature. Because as I said before, people can like whoever they like. They can go out and support whoever they want to support. They can spend their money on whoever they want to spend. Just like you spend your money on whoever, there should be no reason why you should tear down someone else or tear down another artist just because you don't like them or you don't like their music. And this is the issue. And I've seen this on social media, and I've seen this on my Twitter timeline, because I have a Twitter, and I see how these fans be going at it. Your fave is a flop. Your fave didn't sell much. My fave is a shit. Your fave will never be my fave. Your fave could never. Your fave is in this. And I'm like, you guys, you know what you guys doing? You guys are not. You want to divide. You're dividing. You don't even want to uplift these artists. But you will be so quick to talk about their failures, talk about how much they flop, talk about their first week sales, how they didn't sell as much. But as I said before, did your ass go to the fucking store and purchase a fucking album? Since you want to be fucking A&R and a fucking critical analysis motherfucker, I don't know what the hell, I don't know what's the, well, I forgot the appropriate name for that. But if you do not like an artist, that is fine. But you go out your way to tear down, to talk shit about them, and these people don't know you. These people don't pay your bills. These people don't pay your college tuition. They don't do shit for you. And you talking shit about them, and you talking about their album sales, and you talking about how much they're not gonna have another album, or they're not gonna be relevant. Like, really? So you think you're the determined factor of that? I don't think so. It's up to them. And this is the thing with some of these fans and some of these stands, the ones that are ignorant, because like I said, they just get so caught up in this, oh, my fave is better than yours and your fave will not be. And I'm saying to myself, that's why I had to stray away from social media. I had to stray away from social media for a little while. Because I was like, really? Every time I got on my Twitter, the same shit. And when motherfuckers become my favorite artist, that's when it's going to be on and popping. That's when I have to start blocking them, for one thing. Or I'm going to have to start, like I said, I do, put my foot down. And I do, stand up for my artists. I do it. There were times where I had to stand up for my favorite artist, because this motherfucker kept coming to my mentions. And I'm just writing my Twitter thing, just expressing, what I think. It can be, whatever. But this motherfucker, they be coming in my mentions. I be like, excuse you, you need to get the fuck out my mentions. If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't reply to me. And I do that too, as well. There have been people that I didn't like what they say about my favorite artists, but I just let them be. But for some reason, there is some ignorant ass trolls. They're just so trifling. So they be coming in my mentions and they be saying, well, your fave, well, I don't see your fave doing this. Well, I don't see your fave, or your fave. I'm like, excuse you. You need to mind your business, stay off my page, and focus on your page. And focus on what you got to say. Because at the end of the day, people can like who they like. At the end of the day, we can like who we like. It's no need for this, oh, well, I'm not going to like this person, this artist, because they this and that. Well, guess what? Someone else will. Just because you don't. Someone else will like. And that's that. I mean, like I said, hell, I might not like for example, I might not like a certain, I don't know, I'm trying to give a really good example. I may not like a certain restaurant as much, but someone else will. Or I may not like the quality of a, cheeseburger as much, but someone else will. But will I be going up in arms talking about, oh, no, because that's what they like. So it's like, as far as I'm concerned with these Stan Wars, and I'm telling you, that's why these artists, it's like, it makes it like it's just challenging for them to even, get that, art notice, because you got some of these stupid stans and some of these stupid fans. And, like I said, I had to stray away from social media for a while, because I was like, some of these people are just so obsessed. Like, really? And I can tell, like, a story that, I can tell about a story that I had gotten on, I was on Twitter, and this is why I know you're a fake fan. I know you're a fake ass motherfucker. You're not a fucking fan. You don't even have to be a fan, but you just a fake ass motherfucker that you say you like this artist, but you really don't. That's when I gotta call you out your bullshit. But anyway, it was when Sierra, she released her album Jackie last year. It's been a year. Wow, does time go by fast? But anyway, Sierra released Jackie back in May of 2015, which was last year. And I was talking to this fan, which I'm not going to mention names. I don't want this motherfucker. They find my video and they see that if I mention their name, they damn sure going to try to be like all fucked up. And I'm not going to have it. I'm done. But this fan went with this fan. We was talking. But then before, I didn't know this fan was having an altercation with other fan bases. And I'm a fan of, I'm cool with the other fan bases too. And we support the same artists. And this fan, right, was having an altercation with other fans. And, I'm a Sierra fan, right? This motherfucker was getting with Sierra fans, calling Sierra flop, this and that, all she this, all she that. And I'm saying to myself, okay. But see, I didn't know, like, I already followed that motherfucker, but I didn't know what the hell this person was doing. So, I was like, alright, let me just stay out the way. I've been followed that person. And then one day, this person had followed me back. So I'm like, alright, as long as there's no issues, that's fine. So, we had conversations about Sierra. We said, what do you expect from Sierra? What do you think of this song? And this person, and I swear this person was like up and down, oh my god, yes, Sierra slays. Yes, Sierra, I love the I Bet video, because Sierra had released the I Bet video too. Oh, I love Sierra. I want her to do well and blah, blah, I'll be here for Sierra. I'm like, alright, cool. It wasn't no big deal, but I said, cool. Then, the time when Sierra's album got released, this motherfucker did 360. And I tell you, this person was coming at Sierra fans again. And the back and forth, the back and forth. And I jumped in and I was like, of course I have the defense there, but I said some stuff, and this person entered my mentions, and I said some things, and I said, and it was like her album sales, right? Because Sierra, I don't know, I forgot where she charted, but I know she sold like what 20,000 first week sales off of Jackie. And I said, you know what, it's really not good, but I'm gonna stay positive. Regardless, I'm not gonna get. Hey, listen, I'm going to get Sierra's album, and I definitely did. I definitely got Sierra's album too. And this person was like, staying positive. What you talking about? She flopping. She failing. Why? That's nothing to stay positive. I said, listen, I know right now she's not selling much, and you know how the shit goes, because you know what the current state of this industry. And you know, like I said, and Sierra has issues surrounding her team, her management, her label. And this person was like, well, you know, she this and she thought. I'm like, excuse you, I thought you supported her. Did you get her album? This motherfucker couldn't even, was running around circles. Didn't even want to answer that. Didn't. And we went back and forth. And then other Sierra fans, they was going in on this person. So we went back and forth. I said, you know what, let me block this motherfucker. So that's what I did. I blocked that motherfucker first. I blocked that motherfucker and I kept the move. I was like, nah, you're not going to be doing that. You're not going to be doing that. You know, and that's just how it is. You got some people, they put on the front. Like, yeah, I'll be there for this person. And when people like, oh, I'll be there for you. But listen, they say actions speak louder than words. Don't talk about it, be about it. And I made it clear. And I was like, looking back at that, I'm like, that's why you got some people that don't support their favorite artists, like they say. Some people don't support. They just do that just to get in, you know. But you gonna know, people know that these artists know they have real fans since day one, and your real fans, they're the ones that matter. They are the ones that matter from day one. So that's what artists, they focus on, the fans that been there for them since day one. So looking back at that, I was like, you know what, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. But yeah, so it's like I pretty much like I said, I just been chilling, you know, I just been, you know, doing me and stuff. But I am so excited for like another artist album that's gonna come out, and I will be doing a review on that. I'll do a review on her stuff. I will do a review on this album. Tinashe is gonna have her Joyride album, and we've been waiting for almost damn a year, a whole entire year. So Team Tinashe, shout out to y'all. Love y'all so much. We know we hold down for Tinashe. And as I said, Tinashe is just such an incredible artist. I mean, she is so unique. She's so edgy, very authentic. Yeah, I'm ready for Joyride. I'm saving up my money. I'm gonna get Joyride. She released another single called Company, which I like it. So she's been like getting herself out there. She's been booking shows and stuff. So, you know, I personally don't even, like I said, I just think that now for her, and this is the thing, she got haters too. Haters be talking shit about her, saying, oh, she's a flop and she this and that, and she's trying to be a carbon copy. I always wanted to just put her against other talented, other women artists. And it's like, but Tinashe, she's speaking up for everybody. And this guy, and then recently there was a post on Twitter, and she had to go in on this person on Instagram. This person was like, oh, Tinashe, you doing your thing, I love you, girl, but you trying to be like FKA Twitch. You ripping off her style, you biting off her style, and I don't like that. Like, so-called giving a half-ass compliment, but that ain't no fucking compliment. That's a fucking diss. So that ain't no fucking compliment. Fuck that shit, okay? I call bullshit when I call bullshit. I don't have time for phony motherfuckers. Get the fuck out. So anyway, and Tinashe, she was like, I'm sick and tired of y'all always pitting us women artists against each other. Oh, this woman artist look like this, she look like that, but it would have been a whole bunch of male artists, like rappers and stuff. Y'all would be letting that stuff, just y'all mind your business on that. But when it comes to women, y'all want to be talking shit. And she went in on that motherfucker. I was like, yep. It's one thing my Tinashe, she's so sweet and humble, but you get on her bad side, be prepared to get your ass dragged. Just be prepared. Cause I've seen her on Twitter. I've seen her said some. She be doing her thing and stuff. And people be hate on her. She do be going in. I be like, yeah, queen, she's not having it. The queen's not having it. And I be laughing like, yeah, I'm like, that's what y'all motherfuckers get. You be spending so much time talking shit about somebody behind a computer, and you think this person not gonna see what you're doing. See, that's the thing. That's why some of these people are so stupid. They think what they do, people ain't gonna find out. Seriously, these people don't know. Like, these people, and you talk bad about these people. You consistently talk bad about these people. You call yourself wanna drag and roast and whatever, but these people are living their lives. What the fuck are you doing with your life? You call yourself talking shit about somebody just because you want to get a kiki in or whatever, hee hee ha ha bye. I swear to God, I swear, I don't have time for these ignorant mofos. But that's the issue. It's like people are just whack. Some people are whack. They whack. And when I go in on a mofo, in the words of Lil Kim, I'm not taking my foot off of her neck, off of his neck, whoever's neck. Shout Lil Kim. Shout Team Lil Kim. Team Lil Kim. Because that's the thing. So it's like, and as far as I'm concerned, you know, yeah, it's just the point where it's like, people need to grow up. People need to grow up. People need to, like, stop making it like, because I tell you what, that's why it's frustrating, because I know the record business. I watch a lot of documentaries like Unsung. Even the established artists, they get to tell their stories, and like, listen, all that shit, you know, and all that extra stuff, I'm like, damn. So that's why I say, for these artists, they just need to stay true to stay true to themselves, and don't let the record business dictate them who they should be. I know, and I have to do this video of this person. I love this artist so much. I have to get her stuff. Missy Elliott. I'm a huge Missy Elliott fan. I'm a supporter of Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott. I mentioned Missy Elliott countless of times. I will do a video of Missy Elliott. I will fucking do a video, and I will pay my dedication, my love, to respect to Missy Elliott, because that woman is a genius. She's a talented, and she's a very inspiring person. The stuff she's been through, but she did not let people dictate her destiny. But I could give you a little, what they call it, little snippet before that I do this video. But okay, she was underground, and like, she was getting herself out there. Her and Timbaland and Magoo and Tweet and Genuine, all of them, they was like part of the basement crew and stuff, because they was up in New York, and they was always, creating stuff. Devontae, he was from part of Jodeci and all of them, so they were just like creating records and stuff. Now, she had did a record with Raven-Symoné, and Raven-Symoné, That's So Raven-Symoné, okay, yeah, the Cosby Show, Little Raven-Symoné, you know who I'm talking about. So yeah, so she did a record with Raven-Symoné when she was little, because Raven-Symoné, she was doing music too at the time. And Missy Elliott was like, alright, I did this record with Raven-Symoné. However, the people behind the music business, they put a skinny, light-skinned chick in the video with Raven-Symoné, with my raps, with my vocals, and everything else. When Missy Elliott found out about that, she got so fucking mad. She got pissed off, because these motherfuckers were fucking wrong in the first place, because she didn't fit the image. Because Missy Elliott at the time, she was heavy set, she was big, she was chubby. But Missy Elliott was like, oh, y'all motherfuckers think y'all slick. So you didn't tell me about the video. You didn't give me a phone call. Hey, listen, Missy Elliott, what's up? We want you in this. We would like for you to be in the video with Raven-Symoné. You are so talented. You did an awesome job. Nope, they ain't do that shit. They got some light skinned chick, and no, I'm just saying, I'm not hating on light skinned chick. No, I'm just saying, but that's just how backwards. It's so messed up how the business. That's what some of these motherfuckers do. They just do stupid like, and it's like, and then Missy Elliott was like, you know what? That really fueled her passion. She was like, nah, that's alright. I'm gonna do my thing, and that's exactly what she did. She took control of her career because that's what I'm talking about. And then when I see these fans talking shit about other artists, I'm like, you don't know that. You, I tell you what, you better focus on your favorite artist, and you know that's that. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Cause I don't see what the hell, who the hell, and it's almost like I just sit back and I just see how messed up it is because, like I said, now the radio airplay is garbage, utter shit, nonsense. I don't know what the hell some of these artists are on. I don't know what, and don't get me wrong, everybody like a certain, like I understand people like what they like. I'm just more of the quality and the substance. So that's what I'm about. But I don't, and it seems like it's really messed up because I see how people be like, yeah, you know, in the 90s, it was more like the quality, the substance. And so now, it's like, I'm not saying there's no substance out there anymore, because there are talented artists that like have getting their stuff heard. I know I like Miguel, the singer Miguel. I love Miguel. He's very, very eccentric. I love him. Jasmine Sullivan, I mentioned her. Jasmine Sullivan, she needs to get more exposure. Elle Varner, Tinashe. It's a lot. It's a lot of them out there. But see, that's the thing. People have to think for themselves and stop just, you have to really think for yourself, So, yeah, it's just like I said, I just think that, as far as I'm concerned, it's just, right now, it's like, the record business, it's a way, it's different now. And for talented artists, they're so talented. But the thing is, it's like, that's why I say that fans, you say you're a fan of your favorite artist, you need to buy the album. Buy the album. Save up your money. Go buy the album. Because that shows your artist that you appreciate them. You're there for them. So, and like I said, for some of these fans too, in these stands, I'm at the point where, hey, listen, any of the ignorance being my mentions, I'm like, nope, keep it moving, because I'm not having it. So, that's all I want to say. Is as of right now, that's all I want to say. However, there will be a part 2 to this. So guys, keep it locked. And subscribe to my channel below. Like it, share it, comment. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.